Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Pitt versus Virginia Tech college football matchup on Saturday, October 8th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com. But let's get to this one. Virginia Tech and Pitt, of course, my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. While this one isn't one of the high-profile games, certainly high enough profile for us to cover it. So the thing about this one is Pitt is coming off a super disappointing loss. 21.5-point favorites last week against Georgia Tech. They lost outright. Meanwhile, Virginia Tech stomped by North Carolina last week, a team that really had been giving up points in bunches, and I thought Virginia Tech might even have a chance against them, at least to cover the spread with all the points that Carolina had been giving up, but that's how inept this Virginia Tech offense has been. Slaughtered at home by West Virginia and then beaten to a pulp by North Carolina, and well, when you look at the numbers, you can certainly see why. They can't run, they can't pass, they can't do anything, and that is when you really struggle. You know, 110th in the nation for the Hokies in total yards per game, 97th in passing, 112th in rushing, so it's not like they do one thing well and the other thing not well. They do none of those things well, playing against a Pitt defense that's ranked 32nd overall in the nation, but 70th in scoring defense. So it's the opposite of bend don't break, right? It's break, they don't just bend, right? It's just when they bend, they break. I don't know how you would say it. Let's just say they give up a ton of points for a team that really is pretty good when it comes to yards allowed per game. When, on the other side of it, the Pitt offense has been kind of middle of the pack this year. After, Pickett, kind of the expectations were that the Pitt offense would remain a juggernaut for years to come. And that's really not the case. 61st in the nation overall, 61st in passing, 62nd in rushing. That is pretty much middle of the pack. And the Virginia Tech defense, definitely upper quarter or upper top 20% of teams in the nation. 24th ranked overall in yards allowed, 22nd against the run. That's where they specialize. This game should be some good smash mouth, but with Virginia Tech's inability to score, you have to have some concern even getting this big number, even though we saw Pitt lose as a 21.5-point favorite last week. But Virginia Tech just 1-4 against the number when playing teams with a winning record, 1-4 against the number in their last 5 on the road, and 2-8 on the road when they play a team with a winning home record. So it gets even worse. Meanwhile, Pitt 11-3 against the number in their last 8-3 against the number in their last 11 in the ACC, 6-2 against the number following a game that they didn't cover the spread, and 5-0 against the number following a straight-up loss. They are 0-5 against the number, though, in their last 5 at home. I think they turned that one around here. I'm going to take Pitt in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.